Michael Buckley, and I'm the director of University of Texas Center for Metropolitan Density, and I'm here to talk about resilient cities and what makes them grow and prosper over time. The real key to high-density urban zones is walkability, number one, secure districts. They feel I live in that district. I like to have a name for my neighborhood. Can't all look the same. And most importantly, open space, the livability, and to house the density, and more importantly, how valuable it becomes over time as an amenity to those high-dense settings.
For every new project, for example, if there's something called 1% for art, you're aware of that. That was a federal program. You have to reserve 1% of the building for artwork. Sometimes it's got some really cool stuff. And then cities adopted that. I think your city has probably adopted that. Why don't we have 1% for open space? Now, if you had that, it means every time a new project was conceived or even renovated, somebody had to do something that related to open space. It would be transformative. You need a vision plan. I mean, I'm sure you've had versions of them. I'm going to show you a couple that were done here, and to focus on not only the framework but on open space, and I'm going to have to define that open space and make it work. I think job academies and training regimes are very important, and they can be located anywhere. I'm only interested in the ones that are located in downtown. Here, politics is a blood sport. It has been for a long time. That is good and bad, frequently bad, but nonetheless, you're into public-private partnerships. You're going to need the public to do certain things. The private sector absolutely needs them. I'm a believer in them. I think we need to expand the toolkit a little bit to make the work better. Now, continually reinforcing your image. This is the feature article. I think it goes for 6 pages in a very expensive and very well-respected food magazine that's oriented to food, to chefs and other investors in restaurants. As you know, restaurants are an investment game these days. And so here's a guy from New Orleans right on that cover. They spent 6 pages on him, described his business plan, described how he got organized, and that is really good for you. So anything that goes to reinforcing one of the clusters that you've got, which is food and food service, huge cluster, way out of scale to other cities of your size. Think about it. Here's London with an ad in the Financial Times, advertising for an executive, and their catchphrase is London, the world in one city. Here they are advertising for executives to come help promote them, and they're going to put them on their staff. I don't know, we don't do that, I don't think, too much. But
so how do you sell a city? You sell a city based on its quality of life, on its livability, on the clusters that it supports. And those clusters, when they get defined and they exist in high density, have tremendous value to a city.